rainy day. Walked into work this morning on a cold and rainy day. The manager asked me to his office, said there's some words he needs to say. On the desk he had some papers, some things I needed to sign. On the desk he had some papers, some things he needed to sign. I said, what's this all about? And I met a cold look in his eye. He says, I no call, no show, Tuesday a week ago last. And then on Friday he said, I refuse to do something he asked. In a matter of seconds, 2 strikes had gone past. And then on Saturday the company called about a speeding ticket from an employee. On Saturday the company called about a speeding ticket about an employee. And he checked the logs this morning, said that van that checked out was that day to me. He sort of smiled as he said, 3 strikes, I gotta let you go. He sort of smiled as he said, 3 strikes, I gotta let you go. They let me go grab my coat and they escorted me right out the door. Telling you now that still ain't right. It's been 6 years since that cold rainy day, and I'm telling you now it still ain't right. Anyway, that's the story of the first time I'd ever been fired in my life. That's the story of the first time I'd ever been fired in my life. TK365 today is episode number 164. First time, I think this is the first time you've seen this machine. Today is the 117th birthday, if he was still alive, of the great Son House, a legendary slide blues player. I was like, I saw that this morning on my Facebook. If you don't follow Dust to Digital on Facebook, you are missing out. Son was most famous work is Death Letter Blues, most recently done popularly by the White Stripes. But there's been a bunch of versions throughout the years, and ironically enough, when I tried to record it years ago, it was one of the first videos I ever put on MySpace, and one of the first things that Amanda thought was really cool that I ever did was my really crappy cover of Death Letter Blues. I probably have it somewhere on this computer, I have no idea. But anyway, So I said, I'm going to set out, I'm going to try to write a song in the style of Son House. So I was trying to think of what to write about, and the first story of how I ever got fired from a job was I thought the perfect blues, because it's still one of the most mind-boggling moments of my entire life. It's exactly what happened. Is I worked for this company as a delivery driver, and everything was great. That morning I walked into work and they had my embroidered shirts. I'd been there like 2 months. I finally had my name on a shirt, and it was super cool. And I was like all happy about it. And the manager called me in the office, and he had all these papers on his desk and said that I had no-showed to work. I had proof in my phone that I texted my supervisor that I wasn't going to be there because I had foot surgery that day. Then he said that I refused to go make a pickup on a Friday afternoon the previous week, which didn't exist because there wasn't one that day. So I don't know where that come from. And then also he got this picture of a van through a speeding ticket in some small town in New York that I had been going like 12 miles over the speed limit in like some residential area. Anybody that knows me when I drive, I'm like a super grandma when it comes to driving. I don't speed unless absolutely necessary, and there was no real reason for me to be speeding through this residential town at all. So I don't know how that happened. So I like immediately, literally, I went from having my own shirts printed and being like happy to be there as a Monday morning to being fired for the first time in my entire life. And they literally walked me out like I had like burned the place down. It still boggles my mind how the hell that happened. But I thought it just popped into my head, I have all these crazy stories that I could write songs about, and 365 days, there's not going to be a lot of metaphor sometimes, and this is not really metaphor, but I thought it's kind of cool. The guitar, for those of you that are watching, the guitar part of these things is tuned to open G, which is D, G, D, G, B, as in boy, and D. So basically, these three strings are the same, and these strings are the same. The only one different is the B. But it gives you that G triad, is why they call it open G. And I played it with slide in some places. The guitar I thought was really cool, and I got it on consignment at World of Music, but you dig into like the 12th fret, and I'm not able to fret the slide to high so much, but it's a fun instrument to play every once in a while. It's super loud. Hope you enjoyed this long-winded version, explanation of this song. I don't have a name for it yet, but I will by the time I post it up there. So this is TK365, in case you haven't ever watched a video before of mine. This is a series in which I'm trying to write an original song or play an original song of mine every day for an entire year. Slowly gaining on halfway through here. So once you get to halfway through, you got to keep doing it because you made it halfway and you're not out anything. So might as well give it a shot. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks so much.